Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with MrDan. I wasn't going to do this today. I was cooking, but I wasn't going to make a video, I should say. I'm making some chicken Parmesan, but it's going to be keto friendly. I'm using pork rinds for the crust. I already started cooking it, but I'll catch you guys up real quick. I got some tomatoes roasting in the oven. I got my water on for the zucchini noodles. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, I got my water here. As you can see, it's starting to steam. Back here, I've got me some spaghetti sauce. Not that I'm going to use it. I might use it. I have to see. Over here, we have my said chicken with the crumbs, which is those there. Those things are hard to crunch, I'll tell you right now. There's a little egg wash, salt and pepper, an extra egg. I put 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil in the pan there. Here's the rest of my chicken. Here's a piece I already cooked. I just took it off. It's still very hot. And here's my zucchini noodles that'll go in that water once it's boiling. Okay, I decided to do this today. Like I said, mainly I was trying to make this for my daughter Emma, a recipe for her. Not that she's going to eat these, but I'll have her watch the video. She probably already knows how to make them. She's a keto freak. And then, anyway, flip these over. And see, the crumbs, a lot of them fall off. No matter what I do, I tried beating those things. Those are the hard ones, that's why. But anyway, like the other one came out pretty good, so we're going to keep trying it. And what I'm doing, I don't want to put too much sauce on these, so that's why I'm roasting the tomatoes in the oven. When they come out, I'm going to flip them over, roast them on both sides, and we'll place a couple pieces of the tomato on top. I'm heating up the spaghetti sauce for the zoodles that I got made. So once that's together, it'll take a few minutes, but we'll get it done. Okay? All right. Okay, just took my tomatoes out, and see this, I flipped them all over, so now I'm sticking them back in. I'm using my little backup oven, I guess you'd say. So anyway, that's going to cook for about another 8 minutes, and we'll see what they look like. Okay, now I'm getting ready to squeeze out my zucchini noodles here. They're dripping. Okay, I just wanted to show you over the sink again. They've been sitting out about 20 minutes. I was going to put this over the bowl and show you again, but it always comes out about the same, about a cup to a cup and a half of juice. Okay, I know it sounds silly to do that because I'm going to place it in water for a few minutes to get them all nice and cooked up. This is working out just fine. Okay. So here you can see I got my zucchini noodles for you. All right, I'm going to put them in the pot right now. Okay, my roasted tomatoes came out of the oven. And here's what you got. I used Roma tomatoes. I didn't have another kind. So now I'm going to put this together and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, first I'm putting down a slice of provolone cheese. Then I'm going to cover that with a few tomatoes. These puppies are hot. This is going to be nice. Okay. Now I'm going to get me a little bit of the zucchini noodles. Just took those out too. They're steaming hot. They're also extremely long. Yep, this is a lot longer than I thought they were. Okay. Okay, so far that's what we've got. Now I'm going to put a little bit of sauce on here. Okay, guys, there you have it. Chicken Parmesan with pork rind coating on it with my zucchini noodles. Now this spaghetti sauce I'm using, the Muir Glen, doesn't have any sugar in it at all. So I just put like maybe a tablespoon to cover that whole bit. I don't use that much. And I'm going to pop this in the microwave like for 30 seconds, let the cheese melt a little bit, and top it off with some sprinkled Parmesan, and I'll meet you at the taste test table. Okay, we're at the taste test table. This went together pretty quick, but again, I still got more cutlets to do, so, but I made enough for me and Penny, so for right now, it's good. Wow. That crust, if you've never tried those pork rinds, those are a definite nice flavor. Now this here, I hope I don't get too long as noodles. That's why I brought the knife, see. Because sometimes those noodles, that's very tasty. But sometimes when I make the noodles on the KitchenAid, if I turn the speed up real quick, I get super, super long ones. Don't break off as easy as they do when you have it on a lower speed. And that's what I'm talking about. I ended up with half the pile of zoodles here. Okay, so now, and if you notice, I only put the sauce on top of the zoodles. I just covered the chicken with my roasted tomatoes that I put in the broiler, because I didn't want to make the crust all soggy, you know what I mean? So now, there you go, a piece of roasted tomato with the chicken. Wow. If you never did tomatoes like that, and you can probably put them in a frying pan too if you wanted, but I just stuck them in the broiler. But I know this video went by pretty quick. I don't know why. But these are chicken breasts that I got. They were already filleted up. I just cleaned them up. I put 1 teaspoon of oil in the pan, circulated it around till it got hot. I cooked it on medium-high. Cooked it till both sides were a little darker than when I put them on, with the crust. And, yep, this is what we got. The tomatoes took a total of 16 minutes in the broiler, 8 minutes on each side. I could have browned them up a little bit more, I think, but I have a dynamite taste. If you guys never tried this, chicken Parmesan with only tomatoes, no real sauce, you need to try it. It's knocking out of the park is what it is. That's delicious. So, okay. We get a little sip here. And again, when you're out and about, cover up, protect yourself as well as others. Wash your hands. A lot of times during the day, take some sanitizer with you in your car when you're out shopping, get back in the car, clean up your hands, then drive off. Don't talk with your mouth full unless you have a meal like this. Give us a like, share if you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't done the last two things already. If you've already done those, you don't need to do them again. But anyway, as usual, my friends, this is MrDan saying, stay hungry, my friends, and come back when you are, and we'll give you another mighty fine recipe just like this. And it only takes a little bit of time. This is MrDan. We're out.